You feel me? So let's get everything popping, man. The first black business. This is my homeboy, actually. Let me bring this up real quick. Hold on one second. Share screen. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Radio station live. Okay. So this is my homeboy Tim Mac, who actually we grew up in the same neighborhood. So this is actually my old school homeboy, you know what I mean? But Tim Mac created a radio station, right? He created an underground radio station that's available on the App Store and the Google Play Store. The name of the radio station is the radiostation.live. It's basically a downloadable radio station app in iTunes and the Google Play Store, like I said. As of right now, they have 12 variety stations. Their server is capable of hosting 100, maybe even thousands of new stations. So they're looking for new radio stations, of course. Their server is fast and up to date as of right now. The app is being downloaded and streamed in over 130 companies, which is some big shit. I'm sorry, 130 countries, which is some big shit. This app is growing daily. This app is only a year old, so they're still in the startup stages. That's why the brother reached out to me to mention his platform on my platform, and I was so happy to do it. You know what I mean? Anybody being creative, this is like something I'm big on as I get older. Any creative endeavors that people around me are engaging in, I'm going to support them. I'm going to step in and do everything I can to help. We need to promote this type of thought, right? There's nothing wrong with having a regular job. I always say that. I'm going to continue to say that. We have to make money. There's nothing wrong with having a regular job, but what do you do for yourself? Like what are you passionate about? What moves you when you get up in the morning? If it isn't your actual job, you know what I mean? So anybody around me, black men especially, deciding to do things creative, deciding to do things on the right side of the law, I'm always for it, right? So as far as the radio station.live, they're working on getting their licensing with ASCAP, BMI, and CSAC. I think that's what that says. So the artists on the app will get credit for their plays. They'll be able to spend more high profile artists. But their original goal is basically to cater to the independent artists and creators, right? Now, the one of the goals of the radio station live is to bring the best exclusive underground content from artists and creators. They're aiming to be the pinnacle of where the next big artist or creator are coming out of. They've been working hard to get everything going. You know what I mean? They just want to give independent artists their shine. So everybody listening to the sound of my voice, if you go to the App Store, if you have an iPhone, if you go to the App Store and you put in the radio station, it'll pop up for you. If you have trouble finding it, let me know. I'll send you the link. But I downloaded it today, and it's actually a pretty dope radio station, right? So it's playing a lot of underground Sacramento artists, a lot of underground Bay Area artists. So this is important, man. If you're into hip hop, if you plan on taking the next stages of your career seriously, maybe you want to hook up with the radio station. Make sure they got your newest single. Make sure they playing your shit. You know what I mean? But this is my boy who reached out to me. Tim Mac also has a rap group called the Consortium. That's something I wasn't going to mention today, but that's important too, because him and his homeboys, again, some other dudes who was raised in the same neighborhood I was raised in, they got a new album called The Consortium. So that's something y'all should actually check out too. So the promotion today is about the radio station, which is their new independent radio station they pushing. But you know what I mean? If you're into hip hop, go check out the Consortium, which is the album with Tint Mac and a couple of other artists. I'm familiar with those brothers, but I don't know them personally. But the music sounds good. That's like the bottom line, right? The music sounds good. But go to the radio station at the App Store. If you go to Apple, Google Play, the radio station, underground radio station playing hip hop. You feel me? And they have a lot of other stations. So they have hip hop station, they have news radio, reggaeton, slow jams, Christian gospel, talk radio. So they're trying to cover all bases. And again, this is an independent movement. So let's follow it, y'all. It won't cost you nothing to go to your app store right now and download the radio station. Do the same thing I tell you to do for my show as far as leaving reviews. It will help these brothers as well if you leave a review after you listen to the radio station. If you leave a review, it'll definitely help them out. So again, that's The Radio Station. Can be found on the App Store if you have an iPhone. If you have a Android phone, you can find it at the Google Play Store. Let's support these brothers. You feel me? So let's go. Next business. Hold on one second. Hold on one second here. Let me remove that. Next business is, hold on one second. Let me see. Because I reach out to people on Facebook, my social media platforms, and I just ask Black people, like, who got a business that needs some promotion, regardless of your kind of business. As long as you positive, as long as you moving the needle forward, as long as you being as creative as you possibly can, I'm all for all of those endeavors. You know what I mean? So the next sister, let me see here. Hold on one second. Let me share my screen. This is the sister who reached out to me. Her name is Armanti Marie, right? She has highly favored extensions, right? Highly favored extensions. Now, keep it real. In our community, a lot of the women in our community wear extensions. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? But my thing is, if you're going to wear extensions, if you're going to wear extensions, why not get it from somebody that look like you? That's always the caveat, family. You can buy whatever the fuck you want to buy from wherever you want to buy it. But we all should look to, if we're going to buy certain products, let's look to see if people that look like us sell those same products, right? So if you look at the extensions, let me see here. The sister is doing her thing. Her social media is starting to blow up. You see the hair, you know what I mean? The extension, she said she's going to have wigs soon. But this is interesting to me because I see a lot of my sisters wearing extensions, which is cool. Do your thing. I'm not judging you. But let's try to support the people who look like us that are selling these same products. A lot of times we find ourselves in the Asian stores, which again, sometimes this is based on convenience. This is based on price at times, but nah, man, come on. Let's make an effort to look for people who look like us. People who are listening to this on the digital platform. I am checking out my sister who has an Instagram page called highlyfavored.extensions. Highlyfavored.extensions, and you can find that on Instagram. Right now, she'll have a website soon, but currently she's doing her business from her Instagram account. She ships anywhere in the country, right? So she's in California, but she can ship you the extensions wherever you are. So that's highlyfavored.extensions.com. I'm sorry, highlyfavored.extensions is the Instagram page where you can find the sister's work. Now, the hair is one of the top virgin hairs, and it should last up to 2 years if properly taken care of. In this winter, she'll be dropping her wig packing boxes, which will be exclusive. So all my females out there, again, I implore you, if you are going to wear extensions, do your thing, but try your best to, you know what I mean, get the shit from somebody that look like you, which is something we don't do often. You know what I mean? We quick to run to an Asian who will goddamn call us a nigga in a different language, or have a big ass glass up in front of you, letting you know they don't fuck with you like that, but we still spend our money with them. That don't make sense. Y'all got to admit that don't make sense, right? That don't make sense. So whether you a man who don't like extensions or don't like a woman with a weave, that shit don't matter. If she's going to buy it, why not buy it from somebody that look like you, right? So again, that is highlyfavored.extensions on Instagram. Highlyfavored.extensions on Instagram. So let's get this thing going, man. So let me see here. Let me take this off. Hold on.